Hi guys, I decided to do a bit of a special review today since I've obviously got my 100 subscribers and I'm saying thank you to all of you. I decided to do something a little bit different, even though what it is bugger dusty, because my room and my house collect dust like no other house in the UK. But this review is on the classic Hiss Tank from G.I. Joe. As my namesake says, I do like G.I. Joe. I'm not as hardcore into it as I am Transformers. Jesus, this is really dusty. But I really do like the figures, and I do have quite a small little army of like not very good Crimson Guard and quite a few decent like Vipers and stuff. But I decided to do a Hiss Tank one because, well, in my opinion, the Hiss Tank is probably the best vehicle and the most recognisable from the Cobra faction, in my opinion anyway. When you bought a G.I. Joe Cobra Hiss Tank, if I remember rightly, it came in all these pieces. It was basically a model kit for kids. Then you shoved it all together and it turned into this, and then you slapped on the stickers. We'll take you out of your seat there, Mr. Black Crimson Guard. So, you know, it is a very nice looking tank in my opinion anyway. I do like these big kind of backward shaped wheels. You know, I'm sure in most tanks anyway, I would have thought that they would have gone the other way around, like the small wheel at the front and the bigger stuff at the back. But them putting the bigger stuff at the front kind of makes it look a lot more menacing and puts a lot more emphasis on this big cool looking cockpit that they have. Even though that the Hiss Tank is not very well armoured, you know, it's just got this kind of double-barrel twin laser gun thingy. It is still quite a menacing looking tank in my own opinion. And I've just noticed it's got a hook at the back there. If anyone can tell me what it was supposed to hook on the back there, I'd appreciate it, because I'm not sure. But you know, it's quite good. I bought this off eBay for probably £6, not with the Hiss Tank driver, which is nicely seated, if I can open it. Yep. He was nicely seated in there. He's got very, very wobbly legs. Woo! Do a little dance. This is why you shouldn't hire drunks to drive your tanks. But you know, obviously you get all the movement there, and the guns go up to about there. So you know, it's quite nice. An interesting thing is you can take the cockpit out by twisting it around and pulling it out if you like, and for a collector like me and dusting, which I haven't done in a while obviously, it's quite useful to take it out and dust. And also I suppose you could shove like a couple of troops inside there, could you? Oh, there goes his helmet. Well, maybe not, but you know, you could have a go. Obviously it is made to fit even the newer characters, like the 25th anniversary figures, which I'll need to buy at some point. It will fit any of the old ones or new ones in any of the places. And they look reasonably good inside them still. Like this is one of the Black Crimson Guards, who I might do a review on, might not. And he sits quite happily in there, and he looks quite menacing. Grrr. Also, you can stand one on the back because he's got these little foot pegs, but one of them snapped off for me. The tank treads don't move, but if we turn it upside down, you can see they've got this silly little... no idea why they've used that kind of thing for wheels anyway, but they're there. So it does roll, but not desperately well. I can't fault this classic Hiss Tank, mainly because it's my favourite Hiss Tank of all, though I do have one other one which I'll probably do a review on as well at some other point. If you're an army builder, meaning if you don't know what an army builder is, you get a load of like faceless people like a Crimson Guard, and you just keep amassing a small army, which I am. I've got at the moment 3 Hiss Tanks, which makes my force quite impressive looking. I would definitely try and get a Hiss Tank. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, buy a Hiss Tank. You know, I don't really know what else to say apart from these. You know, for the time that they came out, I think they're very cool. They're very nice looking kind of tank things. I hope this was probably quite a quick little review. 4 minutes. 5 minutes. It was a nice little review, I thought. Again, if you like the G.I. Joe stuff, you'll like the classic Hiss Tank. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I guess I'll see you later.